we have secured a fantastic $8.8 billion for Gavi's vital work over the next 5 years. So take a bow, everybody. Thank you very, very much. I want to say a particular thanks, obviously, to you, to Bill, and to Melinda Gates for your generosity, your philanthropy yet again, your continued leadership in humanity's battle against disease. Our ancestors had to live with the unavoidable reality that killer pathogens could, at any time, strike down their children, imposing an incalculable burden of sorrow. But today, thanks to the ingenuity of Edward Jenner, a British doctor originally from Gloucestershire, who pioneered the world's first vaccine, the simple act of inoculating our children can save lives many times over. Vaccines work. People who are vaccinated protect themselves and the rest of the population by lowering the spread and risk of infection. Gavi's work on routine immunization is the strongest shield against outbreaks of infectious diseases. And so it is today that our collective efforts at this summit will now save up to 8 million lives. Our actions, your actions, will also support healthcare systems in the world's poorest countries, which are increasingly victims of coronavirus. So today, we make the choice to unite, to forge a path of global cooperation, and let us also renew our collective resolve to find that vaccine that can, in the end, who knows how soon it'll come, let's hope it comes as soon as possible, that in the end can defeat coronavirus. And for our part, as you may know, the UK has already committed up to £764 million for the global coronavirus response. And I'm proud to say that some of the most promising research into vaccines is happening right here in the UK, supported by our Vaccines Task Force. We are pioneering innovative collaborations that will be needed to manufacture and distribute a vaccine once we've found it, like the partnership between AstraZeneca and the University of Oxford. Just as we have, I've been trying to think of the right analogy, but just as we have great military alliances like NATO, where countries collaborate on building their collective military defense. I apologize, all those who aren't necessarily members of NATO, I hope you'll nonetheless see my point. We now need the same spirit of collaboration and collective defense against the common enemy of disease. It will require a new international effort to cooperate on the surveillance and the sharing of information, data. Data is king, that can underpin a global alert system so we can rapidly identify any future outbreak. And it will need a radical scaling up of our global capacity to respond, exactly as Bill set out 5 years ago. So, just as Britain has been honoured to host this summit today, you can count on our full contribution as together we rise to fulfil the greatest shared endeavour of our lifetimes, the triumph of humanity over disease, now and for the generations that follow.